back to my channel. My name is Charlotte and this is Budget with Char. Today I'm going to be doing my week 4 budget with me, March week 4 I think, and my week 3 check-in. It's been a pretty boring week. I haven't really done much. Oops, sorry, I've just knocked you there. Yeah, I haven't really done much, so there's a lot of money to stuff into savings challenges, which is amazing. So please don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. I appreciate it more than you know. And if you're a new watcher, please consider subscribing. I make videos on budgeting, cash stuffing, savings challenges, all things like that. So if that interests you, if you enjoy that, if you're a new cash budgeter, stick around. We'd love to have you here. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, so we are going to start with my week 3 check-in. I've already put a couple of stickers down. I'm just going to walk you through the week, so let's zoom you in. Friday was a no spend day. On Saturday I went to get my car washed, so I took £20 out of car maintenance. Sunday over here then, I had to buy a new printer. My printer broke and so I had to buy a new one. So I just pulled that out of my buffer and then I'm going to rebuild my buffer. So that was £50 and I spent £4 of my spending money and I can't actually remember what that was for. Monday was, I'm going to class it as a no spend day even though we had an unbudgeted spend. I did have to renew my passport, so I wouldn't call that a spend because I have to do it. But yes, it was unbudgeted, so in the next couple of cash stuffings you'll see me replenishing, because obviously I did have to use my bank card for that, so you'll see me replenishing that. The 22nd then, which was Tuesday, sorry. I spent £10 of my beauty, which was on a deposit for my nail appointment in May. The lady that I go to fills up really fast with her appointments, so I like to book at least 2 appointments ahead. So I've got my April and my May now booked. And then I spent £56 from my gifts fund for my mum and my auntie to go for a massage for Mother's Day. So I thought that was justifiable. I did only have £25 in my gift fund, but in this week's cash stuffing, as you'll see soon, I use, instead of stuffing that money into the wallet, I just leave it in the bank. Wednesday then, which was yesterday, was a no spend day. So I'm going to put a no spend sticker. These are from She's on a Budget. I got grey because then they would go with every month's colour. And then today is Thursday. My Amazon bill has come out, I think, my Amazon Prime, and I haven't spent anything, so I'm going to call that another no spend day. Wow, 3 no spend day Thursdays. Lovely. And Fridays. So I think we are really well on our way to hitting my 14 no spend days goal for this month. So let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've hit my goal for this month. I'm going to highlight that later. Well, that's amazing. Right, let's now flip to my check-in. So as you can see, if I just show you on here, yeah, car wash, £50 for the printer, £75 for my passport renewal, £10 for my nail deposit and £56 for my Mother's Day gift. Right, so week 3, let's add in what we stuffed into our envelopes, and I'm sure it was the same as week 2. I'm just going to go back and double check. So £20 for petrol, £10 for food, £10 for spending, £5 for going out, £5 for miscellaneous. Yes. And I've got to be honest, I haven't spent hardly anything for my cash wallets this week. If you flip back to the calendar, the only spending out of my cash wallets I did was that spending there. So I know I've used a lot of sinking funds, but that's what they're there for when you need them. So I'm quite proud of this. So let's move over to my binder now and let's see how much we spent this week. So this is my new binder from Planning with Ella. I am so ecstatic. I just love it so much. I just love the whole aesthetic. In a couple of weeks you will possibly see some new envelopes. But I'm not saying anything just yet. So let's go through this binder and see what we spent. So petrol, we didn't spend anything. There's still £20 in there. I did say in my last cash stuffing video that I'm going to roll over my petrol money instead of taking it out like I normally do. Because of the rising cost of petrol and everything, I want to make sure that I've always got some money in there. So I'm going to keep that £20 in there and just roll it into next week. Food has £10 left, which means we didn't spend anything. Also, I'm sorry about the lighting. It's not quite light enough to film without the ring light, but when my ring light is on, it casts a weird shadow, so I apologise about that. Spending, which is in my purse. Let me just pull that out for you. It was coins, so I didn't want to put it back into the envelope because I don't want it to break. So spending, we have £1, 2, 3, 4, 5, £6 left. So that, oh no, wrong way around. £6 left, so that means we spent £4, which I think is pretty good. Going out, we didn't spend anything, so it still has £5. Let's take that out. Oh, I haven't been taking the money out. So let's take it out of food. I gave myself a goal this week not to buy any food at work. So at the beginning of the week, or I think it was the end of last week actually, I went to Tesco with my mum and I bought food to make myself dinners for the week. So I bought things like pasta and, you know, pita breads, things to make lunches at home, so I didn't have to then nip into Tesco or nip into Co-op on the way to work and get food, which would obviously cost me more money. So I've obviously hit that goal this week, because I didn't spend any money from food, which I was quite surprised about because I thought even if I nipped to the shop I would buy maybe a bar of chocolate or something, but I didn't, so quite proud of that. And then in the back here we've got my miscellaneous coins because I didn't have a £5 note, so I put £5 coins in. We also have an extra £4, which I think was from my brother because he owed me money for something, but I can't remember what it was for, so we're going to pull that out as well. Oops. So we didn't spend anything from miscellaneous. So we still have £5 left in miscellaneous, and we also have that extra £4. So miscellaneous, we spent nothing and we had £5 left over. So that means in total we had £46 left over this week. We only spent £4 the whole week. That is, I'm really quite proud of myself for that actually, considering, you know, the weeks before we've been spending, you know, lots of money. So yeah, I'm really quite proud of that. Obviously the petrol money will be staying in the wallet because I would just like to make sure I have a little bit of a petrol buffer. I am driving to Cardiff on Saturday, so this money will probably be gone because I have to drive to and from Cardiff. But at least I knew it wasn't unbudgeted. I'd already had the money there. I didn't have to use my card for it. So that's fine by me. So let's count how much we've got left in our rollover. So we've got £15 in notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, £15. So what's that, £30 altogether? Oh, that's really good. I think that's the most rollover we've had in ages. I'm actually going to check that because I would love to know. Yeah, I think this is the most rollover we've ever had, apart from this week in February, but other than that, I'm really quite proud. So yeah, I'm going to put these into some savings challenges. I don't actually know which ones yet, so I'm going to work that out and come back to it later. But for now, we're just going to set it off to the side. And we're going to move on to my week 4 budget with me. Right, so we're on the week 4 budget, and I'm just going to add in everything that we know. Right, so I've added in everything that we know. So my income, as usual, £287. My normal direct debit's going out, so £40 to my mum, £10 to my dad, £20 to my emergency fund and £35 to my bills account. Cash envelopes then. Petrol, we're going to use the usual 20. Food is also going to get the usual 10. Spending is also going to get 10. Going out and miscellaneous are going to get their usual 5, so nothing's changed there. That comes to £50. So let me get my calculator because I can never remember how much is left over. So we've had 287 minus 105 minus 50. So we've got £132 left for my sinking funds. And like I said in my last cash stuffing video, my last budget with me video, I'm going to try and not put so many sinking funds, if that makes sense. So not stuff so many sinking funds and stuff more into a select few. Just to, sorry for knocking the camera. Just to try and build up those few. So I've just made a little cheat sheet for myself on just a little notebook so I actually remember, because I can never remember. I'm going to stuff, my ISA is going to get £25 as it usually does every week. My 1 month pay is also going to get £25 because, like I said, I'm trying to bulk that up. I go on half term 2 weeks tomorrow, so that means 3 weeks tomorrow is my last pay for a couple of weeks, so I would like to bulk that up. Car maintenance is going to get 10, just because I think that's quite an important one to always keep topped up. This is where this comes in, so gifts, I'm going to put 10 from my pay, and then the other money will come later on. So I should be subtracting this, so I move it into frame so you can see. So 132 minus 25 minus 25 minus 10 minus 10. Beauty is going to get 15. Because I do have, like I said, nail appointment and a hair appointment coming up this month, or in April, sorry. So that leaves me with £47, and 44 of that is going to go into challenges. So it's the last week of my March Budget Mum monthly challenges. So you will also see in the next video or two me stuffing the money that I saved from this monthly challenge, because what I do with that money is I stuff it into savings and sinking funds. So that's why there's not a lot here, but the money that I get from the Budget Mum challenges will also be stuffed into some sinking funds. So if I just show you this side, I've just written a little list of the things that I want to stuff it in. Yeah, so that's my budget. Let me just add those up so we can finish that off. So 25, add 25, add 10, add 10, add 15, add 44. It's 129. So my income was 287. My outgoings was 105, add 50, add 129, which is 284. So that means there should be £3 left in my bank, just as a little buffer. So that is my week 4 budget with me. I'm just going to go back now to my rollover to stuff that into challenges. So I am going to stuff my rollover money into my Budget Mum savings challenges. I counted everything up this week, and I owe the kitchen challenge £26. That's this one. I owe the eyes challenge £6, and I owe the children's challenge £42. So I think what I'm going to do is stuff this £30 into the children's challenge and get the bulk of that out the way. So there's £12 in there at the minute. I'm going to add, what's the date today? Is it the 24th today? 24th of March. I can't remember what the numbers were, but I'm just going to add 30, so the balance now is 42. There is a lot of coin here, so what I might do tomorrow is swap it out at the bank possibly, because obviously I'm going to be restuffing these into sinking funds and things, and I don't really want a whole load of coins in my sinking fund. So there's £12 in there already. Oops. So we're going to add that to it. So 10, 25 in notes. And then we've got 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. There's a lot of coins. I might actually see if I can swap this out with maybe some notes from my envelope challenge. Just give me a minute. Right, I've managed to exchange it for 2 £5 notes, but they're all bent now, but that's okay. So there's 10, 20, 35 now in notes. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Much better. So in total, in the children's challenge and the adults challenge, we have, obviously we are going to stuff more into these tomorrow when we cash stuff, excuse me. So far we have 42 from the children's challenge, 60 from the kitchen challenge, and 42 from the children's challenge, 60 from the kitchen challenge, and 49 from the eyes challenge. That is £151 already, and we haven't finished stuffing it. Considering I don't stuff a lot each week, like, you know, for the last 3 weeks we've been stuffing £20, £14, £15. It adds up quite a lot, and then it's like an extra cash stuffing then at the end of it, because obviously you get to take the money from these envelopes and stuff them into sinking funds and savings. I think I might tag that onto the end of my cash stuffing video tomorrow, just because I know I enjoy watching long cash stuffing videos, so I might tag that on the end for you guys to watch. But yeah, oh, I haven't done my coins. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about my pennies. There's not many this week. There's 16 pence, but it's something, isn't it? So I'm just going to get my little sheet that I have, and we haven't done 16 because I got rid of quite a few of the smaller ones. So see if I can grab my pen without knocking the camera. There we are. So 16 pence is just there. Let's just cross that off. I love doing the penny challenge. I think it's one of my favourites because just a small little amount adds up so much. And I mean, just by saving your coins, you end up with £660. It's honestly mind-blowing. So I'm going to add this into my little jar now, and I will see you all soon, hopefully. Bye, guys.